Good morning. It's Ron Durant, and today is August the 21st, 2022. We've come up to the Piney Falls State Natural Area in Grandview, Tennessee. There's a sign. And we're here with Tim Childers this morning from Chattanooga. And we're going to hike down to the Piney Falls, the Upper Falls, and do some photography today. So today we're using a different vlogging camera setup. I got a DJI Pocket 2 upgraded from the Osmo Action. So we're trying this camera out today, and it's a little bit different for me because this one has a gimbal on it, so it's a little bit harder to get used to, but we're going to get used to it because I like it. It's small and compact. But just to test your microphone to make sure it's turned on. So Tim and I have made it down to the bottom of Piney Falls. It's over there behind me, and we're going to do some photography down here. It's cloudy this morning, and there's a little bit of misty fog hanging over the top of the falls, which should make it very interesting. Okay, we set up here for a shot that looks like this, and the breeze is blowing a little bit, so these leaves and foliage right here are kind of moving, but we'll take care of that with a shot on its own. There's a lot of fog at the top of the falls, which gives it that atmosphere. It's really beautiful down here this morning. Just love coming down to Piney Falls. All right, I'm set up over here looking at the falls. In that previous clip is where I'm set up at. I think we're going to be at F11 at 2 seconds. It's a little bit underexposed, but that's okay. It's about a stop. I'm going to take this in a single shot and focus on the foreground. And I'm going to go ahead and focus stack this one just so I have it. So focus on the mid-ground. Actually, I think I need to, yep, just like that. And for my third shot, I focus on the falls. Put my little 3-finger marker in there so I know where that focus stack was. I always hold my fingers up after the focus stack. I hold 3 fingers up like that, so I can see where that is on the computer when I load those images in. I'm going to go ahead and move now to another location. Let Tim have a shot over here. Now we'll go here and see what Tim's into. Tim's all set up right there. Got himself a shot. This is Upper Piney Falls. There's a Lower Piney Falls, but we're not going down there today. We'll save that for another day. This was our destination this morning. We're going to spend our time right here, get as many nice images as we can. So I moved into position for another composition, and I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what the composition is, and then I'm going to explain the camera settings to you. So here's the shot I've lined up. I've got some foliage right down here in the foreground, and I'm framed up right in the middle of those, taking a picture of the falls straight on. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to focus stack this, take 3 shots normal, and then I'm going to change my camera settings to something else to get the foliage to stay still in the frame, and then I'll blend that in Photoshop when I get it home. Okay, I'm set up on this composition behind me, and we've got a lot of interest in the foreground that I'm trying to include in this shot, and we'll get it framed up here and take a few pictures. So my base exposure on this is going to be 3 seconds at f11, ISO 100. Maybe we'll turn that back to 2.5 seconds. And we're going to take some focus stack shots here. So I'll take 3 shots. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. I'm going to have to take a 4th shot and change my settings to keep that foliage in front of me in the foreground from blurring. So now we're going to switch over and we're going to change our shutter speed to 1/60th, 1/160th, and our ISO is going to be at 51,200. There you go. We're going to focus on the foreground because all I want to do is get a picture of that and blend that in Photoshop. And there you have it. Okay, I come down here in the spillway area and found a pretty neat composition with a rock that kind of has a leading line up to the waterfall. And I'll turn around here so you can see that. So this is the rock right here that has caught my attention, and it's kind of gives you a leading line, maybe like a rule of thirds flow up to the waterfall itself, getting the whole plunge pool in there and everything. We'll show that shot in the video now. So Tim's all set up over there. He's taking a shot of composition he's got set up. And this is our first time hiking together. Well, we had a pretty good morning shooting down here at Piney Falls. And it was a really good day. It was cloudy out. The water flow was down a little bit, but we still are in the summer season, and hopefully that'll improve as well. I know it will improve as we get into the fall months, and that's a perfect time to come down here, is when the leaf colors are changing. So we're going to try to make our way out of here without hurting ourselves. A little bit rocky down in this area, so you want to be careful if you do come down here. I would recommend you have a walking stick with you. So we'll make our way back up toward the cars. Well, that's going to do it up here at the Piney Falls State Natural Area. We had Tim. Hey Tim. We had Tim with us today, Tim Childers. You might want to check out his channel at Tim Childers Photography. He's got a YouTube channel he does. And we're going to catch you on the next one.